All right, here we go. Another year of chemistry has begun. So we're going to start with some basic chemistry vocabulary. So we're going to be talking about matter. Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. Now, when you think about the smallest particle of matter that would be unique and have identifiable characteristics, that would be called an atom. So for example, here I've got a blue atom and I've got a purple atom. Now, as soon as you bond two or more atoms together, that is called a molecule. Now, a molecule could have all the same type of atoms, or it could have different types of atoms. You can have small molecules, you can have very large molecules. So there's no restrictions on that. We have molecules that are made up of 2 atoms. We have molecules that are made up of thousands of atoms, which you learned about in biology. Those are called macromolecules. So that's the kind of particles we're going to be talking about. Let's talk about larger sample sizes here. So if we're talking about all of the same kind of atom, then that is an element. All right, so it's the simplest form of matter that has unique characteristics. If you break down an element, then anything that makes that up is not going to have unique properties. There are 118 elements. You can find them on the periodic table. So to be an element, you can have one atom, you can have a whole large collection of atoms, but they all have to be identical in order to be called an element. A compound is a sample that's made of 2 or more elements. Now, you can break down a compound into its elements, and we're going to talk about that later in Unit 1. It would have different properties and characteristics when you break it into its individual elements, but that can be done chemically. So there you go. That is your basic introductory vocabulary for chemistry. I will be continuing to teach chemistry on this platform, and so you can follow along if you want more chemical information in your feed as the year goes on.